Grant, a fantastic start to the season against Preston last Saturday. What's the mood been like in the camp since?
Yeah, the mood's good. The lads are obviously chomping at the bit for the next game now. We've come back together today, obviously with the game on Tuesday and a bit of a breather for everyone yesterday. So we're looking forward to the game against QPR on Saturday. A chance to... It was good to see our fans on Tuesday, but I think there's going to be a lot more on Saturday, which is going to be great for everyone. And we hopefully can do well for them and put a show on for them and try and get another 3 points. But we understand it's going to be difficult again, as every game in the Championship is.
There will be more fans at the game on Saturday than there were on Tuesday nights. What will it mean to you and the rest of the squad to play a league game in front of supporters at the McCann Stadium for the first time since February 2020?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time coming, hasn't it, really? I said after the game on Tuesday, it felt a bit surreal coming into the stadium again and seeing fans in there. I know we had a little sample of it in the Mansfield game, but there wasn't many. But just to see, I don't know how many was there, 4,000 or 5,000. It just felt different to what we've been used to for the last 15, 16 months, and in a better way, I should say. It's nice to have your fans there supporting you and trying to help you win games. So it's going to be a great occasion on Saturday, and we just want to make sure we play well, and hopefully we can try and get another 3 points.
How keen are you to build on that Preston showing and put on a show for the supporters?
Yeah, keen to build over the two games, really. I mean, obviously, the result last week was good, but I think the biggest thing was that the performance was excellent as well. And I think I spoke about this a lot last season. I think if we can get our performance right, then we'll always give ourselves a very good chance of competing and trying to get a result. Tuesday night, probably we had a reverse in the first half where we didn't get the performance right, hence why we didn't play so well. And second half we got a little bit better into the game. Them scoring maybe give us a kick up the backside that we needed, and we started to perform then, and obviously got back into the game with a really good goal. But I think over the two games, if I look at the two games, there's been real positive to take from them. We'll speak to the players and we'll show them a little bit about that today. And then we'll focus straight onto the QPR game.
What aspects of the performances have you liked in particular?
Just some of our play, just some of our general play. I think we've seen it now for predominantly all of last season. The style of play and how we want to play, and the togetherness and unity of the group. I think we've seen it in both games to come back and get back into the games. But we know we need to. That we're not finished article. We need to keep working and learning and getting better and improving. And there's definitely aspects of the game where we have to keep working.
2 goals in 2 games for King Lewis Potter. Wonderful start to the season for him. How excited are you about what he can achieve and produce this season?
Yeah, I mean, look, no one's getting ahead of themselves. It's 2 games in. I'm sure King's not getting ahead of himself. They're two similar sort of movements and 2 different type of finishes, if that makes sense. And he's against Preston, he was excellent. He probably could have had another goal, one that got chopped off offside when he went through in the second half, which was very tight. And then in the game against Wigan, he had 1 chance and he scored. So it's a really good start for him to the season, and I'm sure he's looking to continue that.
QPR this weekend, quite high hopes for them this season. A lot of people tipping them to do well. What is it about them that makes them a dangerous opposition?
They've recruited well. They've kept some really good players from last season. They've got a very good manager in Mark Warburton, and someone who I've spoken to over the years myself, and always accommodating in terms of when you give them a call or whatever. So it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a really tough game. They didn't start too well last week. Probably the first 20-25 minutes, Millwall were on top of them and got about them, and hence why they conceded quite early as well in the game. But after that, I think they grew into it, and they started to get their foothold in the game, if you like. And obviously, the game finishes a 1-1. 2 teams who you'd expect them to be up and around the top end of the league. So every game's difficult in this league. Every game brings different threats, and every game brings a different game plan that we need to try and produce to get the result.
A few players were absent last week. What's the situation now in terms of availability?
Sean McLaughlin's come back. trained this week from COVID. As has Randall Williams, Ryan Longman, and Thomas Meyer as well, I believe, has come back this week. So, we've got the 4 back, and we've got Callum Elder back. So, a little bit stronger in that front. We're going to lose Malik Wilkes for the game at the weekend. We'll see how it goes over the next 24, 48 hours. But Malik's got a bit of a bleed on his calf from a tackle he received in the Preston game. So, it's... we all thought at the time it could have been a red card. How late the lad came in on him, but it's disappointing to lose Malik for this game. But again, very hard to put a time scale on it until the bleeding settles in his calf and we can see exactly what is wrong.